The surprise Cosmic Realm trailer just released today, and so much cool stuff we got to break down. Like, what is this tentacle looking thing flying through the sky, and what is it going to grab? So this building, it looks like Sentinel architecture, and it could be that someone is inside that's very important, be it Novik, Thera, someone. You can see this tentacled monster rip it off, grab it apart, going back through the portal with it. So that could be a huge plot point in terms of the Cosmic Realm and where this could be in the game. There's a big portal in the distance. We're in Sentinel lands right now. The big portal comes up, the cosmic being comes through, reaches his tentacle and grabs the Sentinel tower with someone probably important inside. Okay, Doomslayer's on the dragon. He's trying to chase him off, and he can almost make it. Portal shuts right in front of him. Now, this is something else that's very key. We're going to see the Doomslayer pull out his shield saw, come up, and you'll find that creature from the beginning that we saw. He ledges the shield saw right into him on the back of the Cthulhu demon, and he is using him to go through this portal. Maybe this is how he goes from Sentinel to Cosmic area. I don't know. We'll be able to find out very soon. So when we look at the pirate ships, this seems to be common ground. But what is this guy? What is this guy? That is not a Shambler from Quake. That's a Cosmic Baron. So we take a look here. He's got a melee attack similar to the Hell Baron that we all come to know and love. But he comes to do a strike, triple melee attack as we see he jumps to the side. So you see launches he has. It starts off in the middle. Everything stands together. And then they spread out into 5 individual side by side. So you have to figure out, do you want to dodge to the left, the right? Where do you want to go to parry that projectile back, knock his armor off, destructible demons, and then go in for an opening with this flail? Now we get more Cyber Baron footage here. He's got a huge ground pound to keep you away from him, similar to Mancubus. He's a lot taller than you are, and he has this triple swipe that we keep seeing here. You want to parry each one of those. We talked about, or seen Hugo talk about, it's not just individual parries in the game that are rewarding, but groups of them. So we see here 1, 2, 3 with the mace, having the Wraith imagery. Pretty sure we're going to get that in this cosmic world here. Of course, we see this Vagary enemy. It's not an official name to my knowledge, but you can see how he will play in this same type of battle with the 5 side by side, 3 up and down here. It is this group parry. Looks like you have to get them in a row instead of just, oh, I just hit one parry. I just went ahead and made it. Getting 3 of them in a row means that you're going to have to focus. Keep your nerves straight. Oh, got 1. Here, number 2. Can't mess this up. Number 3. Hopefully it's instinctual. Now, these purple projectiles are definitely a popular thing with this Cacodemon here. And it looks like the Windows symbol right here, we're seeing different waves. A vertical 3-shot and a 9-shot straight out that way. So, man, look how nasty that looks. And what's cool about this, what's really cute, is that as the Doomslayer gets closer, we parry back, and then we throw the shield saw in to lock him as he continues to just blow apart. You get too close to them, and they do reveal some classic cool rocket launcher action here. Still shooting, even though the projectiles are in the way. Now watch this. He does a shield bash, right? Boom. Now the Cacodemon, in true fashion of the classic, still bites, still gets that very disoriented view there, as he did before in the past. This, of course, is the Reaver chain shot. We'll talk about that in just a second. But the environments in the back here are so otherworldly. Now, we've gotten this before, and the cool thing about this chain shot is that if you click it once, it will do a quick little attack. It's kind of like a melee firing fusion, but if you hold down the button, it charges up a longer attack. So you can see the player quick dispatching of the imps, stunning them down, hitting them that way. And being that this is a melee-focused game, this kind of brings melee into the range. Watch the Cyber Demon. He holds it down in order to charge the shot, since it's a bit of a bigger demon. Shield bash to parry, combo coming up with another Reaver chain shot to interrupt the swipe. This is something when we played the game back in March, there was a Titan attack or encounter, and what you'd want to do is I would save my charge up until that Titan was ready to do his big attack, and I would use my big attack to interrupt his. So you can see what the player does here. He uses it as an interrupt for the next attack. So you're going to see chain shot combos like that coming in with a melee in its place, dodging backwards to avoid that swipe. And he blocks the next one because he knows what's coming up next. Looks like we have groups here. You can use it and take out 3 enemies together. That's pretty cool. Charging up the imp, he knocks him out of the way. So that you're like, hey, that imp is charging. That should be my next target because he is trying to attack me next. Now, interestingly enough, this mancubus upgrade, we see not just 3 projectiles horizontally, but in between them, you have blocking. Reminds me of the Hellguard boss in Doom 2016. So Slayer picks the correct one, brings it back, superheats the armor with the shield to be able to get armor back. So could it be like a mancubus variant, a cyber mancubus? Look how ethereal that looks. Now, of course, we've seen some of the awesome stuff, but we're not done here yet. No, we're not. We can see these graphics are looking good, but what's cool about this is Hugo said it is ludicrous mode graphics. That is a reference to the Rise of the Triad video game, I bet you. And of course the Reaver chain shot, when we looked at it back here, launches the Chaos Sphere, a reference to Hexen 2, Eidolon's source of power. Interesting catches. There's also another reference to that I'm not sure if you're going to like me for it or not. You'll see. Let me show you up next. So we come down this round. That's got to be a mancubus variant because we see a regular one right beside of him. We come down, do the stomp to destroy them. Launches like a grenade. It could be a different skin on this rail spike gun, but he puts him out of business right there as he parries back, locks him down with that rail spike, continually shooting. Big time mancubus. You'll also see something special. Watch this as I slow the footage down. The parry hits, the projectile comes back. There is a lightning bolt that comes out, strikes the mancubus, stuns him, superheats the armor, so he uses a Reaver chain shot to take off the armor, get the armor, shield saw to stun lock him into place, while the electric bolt is still there, shield bash for the finish. So this looks like either shield rune or some sort of ability to put them into a lightning bolt state or something. Now we also see it here, but this must have some sort of delay on it because it affects the nearby enemies, but it's not on every single parry. So maybe it's like a soft falter or hard falter difference as to it. It only works once as that rail spike goes into his eye for that. It's a subtle little thing that you can easily miss. This is the Komodo. It's a new enemy type. It reminds me of the big hog in the Minecraft movie. Yes, I did go see it. Yes, I did enjoy it. Do subscribe and do not cancel me for it. Yeah, so he marches forward like this guy here. Like if you've seen the movie, you'll know exactly who I mean. On his hand, he's got the big green ground poundy type of thing there. So we'll want to either step back or parry that with a big mace. Well, it looks like our mace in the right for a wide. Look how wide that swing was. That was pretty deep there. You see how we're gonna have to definitely parry that rather than dodging. It's got some projectiles. Not gonna be able to dodge those. Weave in and out as he goes in for the melee strike. Now people have been saying, where are the synths? Where is the extra stuff that we should be hearing? In this, they saved it for the end.
The cosmic realm. You will bear witness.
It's like anything we've never heard. We never heard something like that before, ever. But it does sound familiar to this, right? Mars Core from Doom Eternal E3. Now, we have a lot of eye technology looking stuff here, and that's important too, and you'll see why. So we see that this is a cosmic green and purple area. We have a character down here at the bottom that we have seen before. I'm thinking that's the new version of the Archvile. Very well could be. A lot of eye motifs and symbolism. Here's something very important, and I need to show you why. Look at the eyes around the gate, and keep in mind what I'm about to show you on the screen as well. Now, we see a Cacodemon in the distance right there. This is what is called a cosmic Cacodemon. It's a little bit different from its other counterparts you're used to. And now we see it looks like these holes, the term would be Geiger? Maybe not living like that, but we can see that that's where Erdak's origins came from. Now we have the eyes here, and the symbolism behind those. Now, when we take a look at the big purple area, this green and purple is the same type of area. These pirate ships, these floating landmass pieces, all are indicative of the same zone. Now, this is important here as we see Slayer standing and this gate rising. Now, this gate has a single eye on it, but something else does as well. What you'll notice here is a gate that looks just like this cyclopean entity we saw before, with two guardians around on the outside of it here, and an entrance here with the eyes all around. The caption is "The Gatekeepers at the Entrance to the Cosmic Sphere from the World Sphere level of the Ancient Gods Part 2. Now think about what you just saw there. A gate in the cosmic realm from the World Sphere cosmic area looks the same, so could these be corrupted wraiths since the eyes are the imagery? We have a floating cyber cosmic Cacodemon here, not cyber, and we can see these ships. This is a barren land, and it's been a compilation teamwork of the hell enemies and these cosmic ones. Why are they teamed up? Corrupted race, I think it's true. We see this glowing green, otherworldly type of light glowing as the Cacodemon shot. And this reminds me of an Octobrain from Duke Nukem 3D, but we see he has the green shots that we can parry, just like that. It's a good parry. And we see Azrak at a portal. Now, what is this? This looks like a creature that we've seen in the trailer a couple times at a couple different locations, so it could be a recurring bad guy that maybe Azrak is controlling. It's very Cthulhu-like with the tentacles coming out of its face, and we notice that it's got two eyes. Some of these other creatures just have one. The one eye seems to be a big theme, but he's got that purple energy that we've also seen elsewhere. Normal enemies coming as the Slayer walks through with a huge entity behind him here. Curious to know more about that. This is they talk about the lighting shining through. For example, you can actually shoot a picnic table in the other game. Well, not the other game, the other demo that we saw, and the light would shine through where there was a shadow before. Check out my other trailer breakdown right here and subscribe if you want to see more.